stay in school. 'Cause being clean is the new cool. Drugs are bad, stay in school. 'Cause being clean is the new cool. Drugs are bad, stay in school. Being clean is the new cool. Drugs are bad, stay in school. Being clean is the new cool. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and quit all your snoring. Life is not that boring. You got your dial wild to the most dangerous station in the nation. I'm Burger.
I'm Frank.
And the show is Hot Wax. And, Frank, you know, the past few days, on June 11th, Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys passed away.
Yeah.
And have you been listening to the Beach Boys at all this week?
A little bit, yeah.
I've been like, you know, it's like when you got like a bruise and you like to press it and it hurts, but it feels good at the same time. It's one of those situations for me. So this whole week, been listening to a ton of Brian Wilson, and one of the things I noticed online, which was really groovy, was everybody sharing so much love about this guy. You know, like people I didn't even know were collaborating with him or knew him or whatever. Just every human being was affected by this. At least on my Instagram, you know. But it's really awesome, man. It's cool to see. So I wanted to dedicate the show today to Brian Wilson, do a really big tribute.
All right.
Yeah, man. And one of the things one of the things we came across, which I just thought was so funny, because this guy, he's known as like a musical genius, but there's also some psychotic kind of behavior that comes from that. And Frank, what did you have lined up here?
He was obsessed with Shortenin' Bread, the song. And the Monkees' Mickey Dolenz said that when he tripped on LSD with Wilson, John Lennon, Harry Nilsson, Wilson played Shortenin' Bread on piano over and over again for hours and hours.
What a sick little group, man.
Yeah, and same thing with like Iggy Pop and Elton John. So much so that Iggy Pop's like, I gotta get out of here, he's nuts.
If you're making Iggy Pop say that he's nuts, then there's really something crazy about you, man.
Can you imagine, like, you know, you're doing a session late at night with Brian Wilson, and, you know, you're like, it's time to go to bed. You wake up, he's still playing the same song. Like,
it's so awesome. It's such
he just thought it was the best song ever.
Yeah, and he just kept playing the chords over and over. And there's like a ton of accounts of him playing this song to musicians where it's like they're talking about it.
Yeah.
They're like getting interviewed and being like, Brian Wilson's actually kind of nutty.
I heard one story about this where he wrote a song and then heard the chords of Shortening Bread, and it was the same song.
So then he found this crazy connection where he was like, oh, wait a second.
I already wrote this.
I wrote Shortening Bread? Oh, man, that is so amazing. So we're going to kick the show off, you know, since this is a tribute to Brian Wilson. We're going to play, this is going to be a really deep show. This one I put a lot of work into. We're going to play some of Brian's favorite songs. Then we're going to play songs that he wrote for other people and produced and arranged. Then we're going to play his solo stuff. Then, of course, we'll play the Beach Boys. And then we're going to be playing his brothers' music, Carl and Dennis's music from the Beach Boys, and then we're playing a bunch of covers, and I found some Beach Boy covers that are just crazy. But, you know, just to go with the insanity of Brian Wilson and Shortening Bread, here's a really great song called Shortening Bread.
I slipped in the kitchen, raised up the lid. I stole me a missile and shortened bread. I walked in the creamer and I said, baby, how'd you like some shortened bread? Mama's little baby love shortened, shortened. Mama's little baby love shortened. Mama's little baby love shortened, shortened. Mama's little baby love shortened. They caught me with the skillet, they caught me with the leg, they caught me with the girl eating shortened bread. 6 months for the skillet, 6 months for the leg. Now I know what time for eating shortened bread. Mama's little baby love shortened, shortened. Mama's little baby love shortened. Mama's little baby love shortened, shortened. Mama's little baby love shortened bread. Mama's little baby love shortened, shortened. Mama's little baby love shortened. Mama's little baby love shortened, shortened. Mama's little baby love shortened bread.
Here's another great song called Shortening Bread.
Oh, shortening bread. Bring out the skillet, bring out the lead. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread. Sarah's children haven't been fed. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread. Wake up, children, and make your bed. Mama's whipping up a little shortening bread. Mama's whipping up a little shortening bread. Bring out the skillet, bring out the lead. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread. Sarah's children haven't been fed. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread. Wake up, children, and make your bed. Mama's whipping up a little shortening bread. Mama's whipping up a little shortening bread. Bring out the skillet, bring out the lead. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread. Sarah's children haven't been fed. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread. Wake up, children, and make your bed. 'Cause Mama's whipping up a little shortening bread. Mama's whipping up a little shortening bread. Bring out the skillet, bring out the lead. Mama's gonna make a little shortening bread.
Put on the skillet, put on the lead. Mamma's gonna bake a little shortening bread. That ain't all Mamma's gonna do. She's gonna make a little coffee too. Mamma's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mamma's little baby loves shortening bread. Mamma's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Her little baby baby loves shortening bread. Three little babies lying in bed. Two was sick and uttermost dead. We sent for the doctor said, you feed those babies on the shortening bread. Mammy's baby loves shortening. Mammy's baby loves bread. Mammy's baby loves shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Read-a-doo-doo-la-da, read-a-doo-doo-la-da, read-a-doo-doo-la-da. Read-a-dee, 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 read-a-doo-doo-la-da, read-a-doo-doo-la-da, read-a-doo-doo-la-da. Read-a-dee, read-a-dee, read. Slipped through the kitchen, slipped up the lid, slipped off box full of shortening bread. Stole the skillet, stole the lead. Well, stole the girls making shortening bread. Oh, Mammy's baby loves shortening. Oh, Mammy's baby loves shortening. Oh, Mammy's baby loves every shortening bread. Shortening bread is always a dilly-out-a-dilly-out-a-la-da. They must have their bread. They caught me with the skillet, they caught me with the lead, they caught me with the gal and make a shortening bread. Paid $6 for the skillet, paid $6 for the lead, spent 6 months in jail eating shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Rip-roll. Oh, 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 shortening to da 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 da. Oh, Mammy, give us that bread.
Hey, Ryan, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have a request, man. This is your boy Cut Supreme. I want to hear some shortened bread.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Shortened bread, shortened bread, shortened bread. Mama's gonna make some shortened bread, shortened bread, shortened bread, shortened bread. Mama's gonna make some shortened bread.
Get that wood out of the shed. Oh, mercy, look at there. Boys, mother's gonna make some shortening bread. Two Senegambians laying in bed. One turned over to the open said, fine, 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 fine bread. Serve it, mama, serve it. Say, delivery man, where have you been? Oh, mercy, it sure is a sin. Mama, mama, don't be fast. Do not show your big, fine shortening bread.
Shortened bread, shortened bread. Mama's gonna make some shortened bread, shortened bread, shortened bread, shortened bread. Mama's gonna make some shortened bread.
What kind of bread is that? It must be good bread.
Put on the skillet, put on the lid. Mama gonna cook some shortening bread. Whole family loves shortening bread. The whole family loves shortening bread. Two little boys laying in the bed. One turned over and the other one said, my mama gonna cook some. Mama gonna cook some shortening bread. Put on the skillet, put on the lid. Mama gonna cook some shortening bread. Family love shortening bread. Do that chicken off that lid. Boy, he's shooting that shortening bread. Family love shortening bread.
Favorite Beach Boys album?
The Beach Boys Love You.
Favorite song you've ever written?
California Girls.
Favorite song by the Beatles?
Hey, Let It Be.
Favorite song by the Rolling Stones?
My Obsession.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's an obscure song. Favorite Jan and Dean song?
Little A for Pasadena.
Favorite Turtles song?
Eleanor.
Favorite Birds song?
Turn, turn, turn.
Favorite Ronettes? Favorite...
The night we met, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of you. We'll make them turn their head every place we go. So won't you please be my
is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late.
You gotta think about you. I just can't live without you. I really want you, Eleanor, near me. Your looks intoxicate me, even though your folks hate me. There's no one like you, Eleanor, really. Think you're groovy. Let's go out to a movie. What do you say now, Eleanor? Can we? They'll turn the lights way down low, and maybe we won't watch the show. I think I love you, Eleanor, love me.
now, confession.
Don't mind if it's unfair and it's not my property, but I want it just to be mine exclusively. Need teaching, you're a girl. There are things in this world I need teaching with discretion. My profession. My obsession to your possession. You to the ideal. My obsession to your possession. You feel at home right now. You should relax, is my impression. Didn't see you were so young. I could almost be your son. Please turn in my direction. No objection.
Tuned into the most grooviest station in the nation. That's 90.1 FM, WUSB. And the show's called Hot Wax. And what we just heard last there was the Rolling Stones doing My Obsession. And Charlie Watts is hanging on for dear life trying to play a Ronettes drum beat on that one, man. We kicked off the whole block with a song called Shortenin' Bread by the Beach Boys. And then we played a song from Lee Dorsey called Shortenin' Bread. And then we had the Andrews Sisters doing
Shortening bread.
and then we had Fats Waller doing,
Shortening bread.
and then we had Mississippi John Hurt doing,
Shortening bread.
and then we went into some more of Brian Wilson's favorite songs. We kicked it off with the Ronettes doing Be My Baby. We had the Byrds doing Turn, Turn, Turn. We had the Turtles doing Eleanor, and we closed it off with the Stones there doing My Obsession. Very deep track, but can understand why he liked it, because it was the Stones trying to do a Phil Spector thing, you know? But anyway, so now we're up to the next block of Brian Wilson music here, and we're going to do a block of just the music that he has produced or wrote for other bands and arranged the music for. And the first one is this group by the name of the Castells. And the song was recorded in 1964, and it's called I Do. And the melody was actually derived from a different Beach Boys song called Country Fair. But generally, when you're listening to this, keep in mind of the Be My Baby drumming. All right, and also the Crystals, 1960s girl group as well, doing Oh Yeah, Maybe Baby was the track. And yeah, when you hear this, you're going to be like, oh, you know, he had his fingers in a lot of pies, this guy.
Well, now I've gone steady with lots of girls, and all of them I try to be true. But I'm so glad I never promised them what I promised you. And that's I do. I do. Yes, I do now. Take you. I'll take you now. For my right now.
one goes out to Don from Babylon.
Well, he's not very tall, but he's not too short. He's just a right now. And with his sandy blonde hair and his great big smile, oh, what a sight now. 'Cause he's such a dog. He's a dog, he's a living dog. He's so gorgeous. He's a living dog. What a dog. He's a dog, he's a dog. He drives a broken down car, but he keeps it clean. He's awful proud now. And when he meets me after school and he takes me home, I'm on a cloud now. 'Cause he's such a dog. He's a dog, he's a living dog. He's so gorgeous. He's a living dog. What a dog. He's a dog, he's a dog. His personality plus it makes him twice as neat as all the other guys. And he gets kind of moody, but I'd never trade him for another guy. 'Cause he's such a dog. He's a dog, he's a living dog. He's so gorgeous. He's a dog, he's a living dog. What a dog. He's a dog, he's a dog. Dog, he's a dog, he's a living dog. What a dog. He's a living dog. He's so gorgeous. He's a living dog. He's so awesome. He's a living dog. What a dog. He's so gorgeous.
The way I act don't seem like me. I'm not on top like I used to be. Well, I give in when I know I should be strong. I still give in even though I know it's wrong. Know it's wrong. I guess I'm dumb, but I don't care. And breaking off wasn't hard to do. But I couldn't stay away from you. I feel love, but not the way I did before. Yes, I'm done. This time, girls, gotta be forevermore, evermore. I guess I'm done, but I don't care.
This is a prepaid call from
This is Sal the Sausage here.
an inmate at the county correctional facility.
Hello, everybody. You're listening to the Hot Wax Radio for all your favorite rock and roll jams. Up next, we have one of my personal favorite tunes. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
station in the nation. That's 90.1 FM, WUSB. And what you just heard last there was a song that Frank and I were in this group that we've been producing and recording called Cherry Baby. And we were working on this song, and I was connecting with our guitar player, DJ. And I was like, man, I want to write something like the Beach Boys. So we came up with this idea in this song, Summer's Touch. So we've been working at it, trying to get the demo ready. We finally got it done, and we were like, let's post it. The day we post it, 5 minutes later, we find out Brian Wilson died.
It's insane.
And it was just kind of like one of those things. Usually we don't play our own music on the air, but, you know, for this show and the tribute to Brian Wilson and, you know, it's
various other shows, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to say we haven't done it in the past, but I'm just saying that this one made sense. This time it makes sense to play it, you know? Well, we have the power of the radio. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? All right, so if you're just tuning in, we're doing a big tribute to Brian Wilson. So we played a giant block of songs that he produced and arranged for other musicians. We kicked it off with the Castells doing I Do. And then we had Jan and Dean doing Little Old Lady from Pasadena. You know, that was a pretty big hit. He made some money off that one. Then we had the Honeys doing He's a Doll. We had Glenn Campbell doing Guess I'm Dumb. And then I did some digging. That April March song from the Tarantino movie, Chick Habit.
Yeah.
He arranged and helped produce that. He did the arrangement of the brass on that song. So
Amazing.
I can't believe he touched that one.
Yeah.
I saw photos and stuff of him and April March together, and I was like,
Wait.
what the hell? I was like, what the hell is that? What's going on here? So then I did some research and found out that he actually helped produce it and stuff. So very groovy, and I can't beat that. So now we're going to go into a quick little block before 7 o'clock. Let's jump into some of Brian Wilson's solo stuff. It's going to change up the mood a little bit because we were getting a little silly here. But, you know, this guy wrote beautiful music. He kind of let every musician know through his lyrics and through his just songwriting in general that he can be very vulnerable and let his heart speak and do its thing. And that's real brave. You know?
Yeah.
Think about it. A lot of rap music, like, people are always like, I'm the best. You know? Remember you seen that video? And it's like, I'm the best. I have the most money and stuff like that. It's always trying
Gloating.
it's always trying to gloat and trying to make yourself look better than you are, right?
Yeah.
But Brian Wilson's like, nope, this is who I am. And I think that's real sweet. So here's a beautiful version off of his 1995 album, I Just Wasn't Made for These Times. Here's a great tune. One of my favorites called Love and Mercy.
I was sitting in a crummy movie with my hands on my chin. All the violence that occurs seemed like we never win. Love and mercy, that's what you need tonight. So, love and mercy to you and your friends tonight. I was lying in my room and the news came on TV. A lot of people out there hurting and it really scares me. Love and mercy, that's what you need tonight. So, love and mercy to you and your friends tonight. I was standing in a bar and watching all the people there. Oh, the loneliness in this world, well, it's just not fair.
this next one goes out to
Joe
and Dana.
I've been in this town so long that back in the city I've been taken for a lost gun, and I've known for a long, long time. Fell in love years ago with an innocent girl from the Spanish and Indian home of the heroes and villains. Once a night could take rain and she was riding in the rail of the boats that eventually brought her down. But she's still dancing in the night and afraid of what a doodle do in a town full of heroes and villains. Heroes and villains, just see what you've with the heroes and villains. In the cantina, Margarita keeps the spirit high. There I watched her, she spun around and wound in the warmth. Her body fanned the flame of the dance. It's Margarita, don't you know that I love it?
You're under arrest.
My children were raised, you know they suddenly rise. They started slow along the road, head to toe, healthy, wealthy, and I've been in this town so long to the city. I'm fit with the stuff to ride in the rough, and sunny down snuff I'm alright. By the heroes and villains, just see what you've done.
This one goes out to Anna here.
Well, East Coast girls are it. I really dig those styles they wear. And the Southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel alright. And the Northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at friends warm at friends warm at friends warm at night. I dig the girls. Wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. The West Coast has the sunshine and the girls all get so tan. I dig a French bikini while I goes by a palm tree in the sand. I've been all around this great big world and I've seen all kinds of girls. Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back in the States, back to the cutest girls in the world. I dig them girls. California. Wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California
I wish they could all be Suffolk County, Long Island. Hey, watch it now. Just about this time here on Hot Wax, we like to hit you with something special called Frankly Facts. Okay.
Animal Planet aired a fake documentary about the existence of mermaids that convinced thousands of viewers twice, once in 2012 and once in 2013.
You know, I think it's pretty. I think a lot of people will be easily convinced because a lot of people want to be mermaids. I was around a table of women over the weekend, and we got on the topic.
The mermaid
and
topic.
they all were like, "Yeah, we kind of all wanted to be mermaids." And I was like, "Huh." So I think they're planning a mermaid day, like a pool party, but they're all gonna
Like
be...
the parade thing.
See, people,
right? Isn't that one in
it's-
Brooklyn?
It's easy to convince someone something's real if in the back of their mind they really want it to be real.
Right. We
Right?
could be mermen.
We could be. That's what I was saying. I was like,
I'll be a merman.
What's up with a merman's lower body portion? What is that?
That can be a little
Are we
difficult.
still fish? What is it? Fish head?
I don't know.
Is it the opposite? I don't mind fish head. I don't know. Frank, go on. Man, I'm sorry.
In Russia, wealthy citizens often hire fake ambulances that beat city traffic, which are known as ambulance taxis. They cost as much as $200 an hour, have luxurious interiors, refreshments, and include caviar and champagne.
All right, that's probably
nice little taxi.
very expensive to take.
In America, it would be like triple the amount, right?
Yeah,
You're taking an ambulance?
Yeah, usually you're like, I'll walk. I'll walk to where I gotta go.
Yeah, I'll get myself a bottle and I'll walk there. Reed Hastings, the founder of Netflix, got the idea to start the site when he received a late fine of $40 on a VHS copy of Apollo 13. Reed also approached Blockbuster in 2005, offering to sell the company for $50 million, which was turned down at the time. Today, the company is worth over $515 billion.
Wow, incredible. It's
all off a little idea.
It was like the red boxes came, and then that started kind of knocking down Blockbuster, and then Netflix kind of just
Yep.
streaming everything now.
Yeah.
Stream
And they're
your
not the only
dreams.
ones now. They were the only game in town for a while.
They had a monopoly, they
Yeah.
say. Some may say they monopolized.
Brad Pitt was banned from China for 20 years after his role in the film 7 Years in Tibet. I guess they didn't like it.
They're like, you did so bad in this movie, man. Really? That's true? Is that a real fact?
They didn't like that movie,
They did
apparently.
not like that.
Poor Brad Pitt. Went out on a limb, tried to do a movie.
Yeah, he
and
tried to do something different for the people and get himself banned. Oh, Frank, those are great facts, man. Oh, unbelievable, man. I really dig it today. Oh, man. So, we're doing a Brian Wilson show, aren't we?
a little bit,
A little bit, yeah. So, we just played a block before the Frankly Facts. We had Brian Wilson solo stuff there. We had him doing Love and Mercy. We had One for the Boys. And we had Heroes and Villains. And my pal Anna, she was telling me David Lee Roth did an album of covers and stuff. And he does California Girls. So I listened to that version yesterday in the backyard, and I was like, all right, yeah, I could throw that into the mix, man.
All right.
Right on. And you were telling me he covers Louis Prima on
Louis
that, too?
Prima, too. I think Love and Spoonful, and there's one other. Yeah. It's
We'll
like 4 or
have
5
to.
songs.
I'm gonna have to dig through this record.
I think it's a
'cause
little EP.
I think it's cool. I think there's something cool about it,
Yeah.
man. All right,
Yeah.
well, let's stay with the Beach Boys thing here, Frank.
All right.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we're gonna really get mellowed out.
All right. Okay.
I'm not gonna play you the hits. I'm just not gonna do it. I've just never done it before. We're not corporate radio, but I am gonna play you 3 songs from the Beach Boys right now. What do we call that?
Repeat.
That's a repeat. And we're gonna kick it off here with one of my favorites on a dirty vinyl called Please Let Me Wonder.
Here we are together. This would have been worth waiting forever.
All right, that might be too dirty. That might be a little too dirty. I didn't check this record before I left the house today. Man, that thing is dirty. All right, so should we restart this, Frank?
Yeah, I need a shower after that.
Oh, goodness gracious, I'm so dirty. Here's the Please Let Me Wonder, but clean version.
Now here we are together. forever. I always knew it'd feel this way. And please forgive my shaking. Can't you tell my heart is breaking? Can't make myself say what I plan to say. Baby, please let me one. If I've been the way, let me one. If I'm who your dreams, let me wonder. I build all my goals around you, that someday my love would surround you. You never know what we've been through. For so long I thought about it, and now I just can't live without it. This beautiful image I have of you. Baby, please let me one. If I've been the way, let me one. If I'm who your dreams, let me wonder. Please let me one. If I've been the way, let me one. If I'm who your dreams, let me wonder. I love you. When I see my baby, when I see my nigger, when I see my woman, I'm gonna tell about the lonely hours I just spent. Say the thing we got going on may never end. But I'm gonna tell that little girl a thing or two. You're right, baby. Outside, baby. You're right, baby. When I see my baby, when I look in her pretty eyes, when I get with my darling baby, then my heart starts to beat like a conga drum. So if I get my tune right back, wondering why. You're right, baby. Outside, baby. You're right, baby. A whole day away from your woman, a separation from your girl can really mess your mind. And can you dig if this one thing? Well, it's lucky I'm working from 9 to 5. I have to live with my doctors just to keep me alive. Keep on telling thing or two. You're right, baby. Outside, baby. You're right, baby.
I was a fracture. I tried to walk, but I was lame. I tried to talk, but I just stuttered. What was the name?
Who, me?
Young blood. Young blood. Yeah, young blood. I can't get you out of my mind. The crazy stuff. She sure looked tough. I tried to follow her all the way home. Then things were bad. I met her dad, he said, "You better leave my daughter alone." But I couldn't slip away for trying. I saw the rising of the sun. All night long my heart was crying. You're the one.
Hello? Who is this?
Young blood. Young blood. Ooh, young blood. I can't get you out of my mind. Oh, young blood. I couldn't believe the size of her eyes. Young blood.
I'll be 18 next month.
Oh, young blood. Woo! I can't get you out of my mind.
Into the grooviest station, trying to get a good vibration. I am Burger,
I am Frank.
and the show's called Hot Wax Radio. Well, let's go. So we just kicked that last block off with the two Wilson brothers. Other than Brian Wilson, there was Dennis Wilson and Carl Wilson from the Beach Boys. They both have solo work, and we closed off with Carl Wilson doing Young Blood. We kicked off that block from 7 o'clock with the Beach Boys doing Please Let Me Wonder, A Thing or Two, and Don't Talk, Put Your Head on My Shoulder. And that last one was from Pet Sounds. And oof, I think that's my
Right.
favorite song, Frank.
It's beautiful.
I think it's my favorite one. And then we had Dennis Wilson doing Pacific Ocean Blues. And then, we closed off with Carl Wilson doing Young Blood. And now, for the rest of the show, looking at the time, it's 7:20. It is June 18th. And, all right.
All right.
You know what we're going to do for the rest of the show here, Frank?
What we doing?
We're doing crazy Beach Boy covers.
Oh, yeah.
We're just going to do Beach Boy covers for the
Okay.
rest of the show. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is.
Isn't that nice?
Very nice.
Shout out to Cafe Ali for listening in.
Yes.
Shout out to Kayla for listening in.
Yes.
Shout out to who else? Oh, we had Don from Babylon. He was listening. Don from Babylon. I like that guy. And also Cut Supreme too.
Yeah, Cut was here.
Cut was here.
Yeah.
Cut was cutting it up with us.
Cutting it up.
Hey, Mr. Edison's walking in now too. Man, what a jolly good time. All right, so let's get to the music so I can chat up Mr. Edison here. So there's a beautiful video from 2002 of Ronnie Spector meeting Brian Wilson at a hotel room and her just yelling her love to him and being like, I finally got to cover your song after all these years. And keep in mind, Brian Wilson's favorite song was Be My Baby from her group. So he's really overwhelmed the entire time. So I'm going to play a little snippet from that here. And then we're going to go right into these Beach Boy covers. So without further ado, here's Ronnie Spector overwhelming Brian Wilson.
I did Don't Worry Baby. I
know, I heard. I love it.
You wrote Don't Worry Baby right after Be My Baby.
Right.
And that song was supposed to be for me, and Phil didn't write it, so he said, no way. I said, but it's such a great fucking song. Don't Worry Baby would have been the perfect follow-up to Be My Baby. Instead, he did Baby I Love You with Ellie and Jeff.
Oh, my God.
And I said, I gotta have the Brian. And so I waited 30 years to do it. Don't worry, baby.
Oh, my God. Her
Everything
voice is
will
so
turn
special.
out all
Your
right.
voice is so special, I can't even believe it. In my dressing outfit, Ronnie doing a concert for me.
So young.
Oh, I love that
Can't marry.
Oh,
No one. No. Ooh, yeah.
up inside of me for, oh, I don't know how long. I don't know why, but I keep thinking something's bound to go wrong. But he looks in my eyes and makes me realize when he says, don't worry, baby, everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby. I guess I should have kept my mouth shut when I start to brag about my car. But I can't back down now because I pushed the other girls too far. He makes me come alive and makes me wanna drive when he says, don't worry, baby, everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby. He told me, baby, when you race today, just take along my love with you. And if you knew how much I love you, baby, nothing could go wrong with you. Oh, what he does to me when he makes love to me and he says, don't worry, baby, everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby, everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby. Oh, 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 don't worry, baby. Oh, 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 say don't worry, baby. Oh, 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 don't worry,
Well, since you put me down, I've been out doing in my head. Yeah, you run, I come home late at night, and in the morning I just lay in bed. Yeah, you run, well, Rhonda, you caught my eye, and I guess you know the reason why. You gotta help me, Rhonda, help me get her out of my heart. Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. 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 Help me, Rhonda, yeah. Get her out of my heart. She was gonna be my wife and I was gonna be her man. Yeah, do Rhonda. But she let another guy come between us and it spoiled my plan. Yeah, do Rhonda. Well, Rhonda, you look so fine, and you know it wouldn't take much time for you to help me, Rhonda, help me get her out of my heart. Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. 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 Help me, Rhonda, yeah. Get her out of my heart. me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Help 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 me, Rhonda, yeah. Get her out of my heart. Get her out of my heart. Get her out of my heart.
Honk, honk, honking down the highway. Honk, honk, honking down the highway.
Honking, honking down the gosh darn highway. Trying to get past them cars. Got a little date with an angel. She's the one who said she'd go with me to see a little movie tonight.
Honk, honk, honking down the highway.
Her folks told me that she's lonely and she loved me only. She used to run away from guys, praying that she'll hold me tight.
Honk, honk, honking down the highway.
Hoping that you'll see the light.
Honk, honk, honking down the highway.
Who cares if I gotta spend my money, even if I gotta act funny to try and steal her heart away.
Honk, honk, honking down the highway.
Taking one little inch at a time now, till she's feeling fine now. I guess I got away with girls.
Honk, honk, honking down the highway. 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 Honk, honk, honking down the highway.
Taking one little inch at a time now, till we're feeling fine now. I guess I got away with girls, praying that she'll hold me tight.
Honk, honk, honking down the highway.
Hoping that she'll see the light.
Honk, honk, honking down the highway.
Who cares if I gotta spend the night?
Honk, honk, honking down the highway.
I can hold her till the morning light.
Honk, honk, honking down the highway. 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 Honk, honk, honking down the highway.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around. 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 I get buck driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. My buddies and me are getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. Get around, round, round, I get around. 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 I get around. get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around. 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 I get around.
Met you last summer when I came up to stay with my grand. I'm the guy who left you with tears in his eyes. You didn't answer my letter, so I figured it was just a lie. Your hair's getting long and your shorts, they sure fit you fine. Bet you went out every night during old school time. But this time I'm not gonna count on you. I'll see you this summer and forget you when I go back to school. Good old summer, you right. Good old summer, you right. Good old summer, you right me again this time. Hi little girl, it's me, don't you know who I am? I met you last summer when I came up to stay with my grand. Sit on the guy who left you with tears in his eyes. You didn't answer my letter, so I figured it was just a lie. Good old summer, you right. Good old summer, you right. Good old summer, you right me again this time. Good old summer, you right me again this time.
I know so many people who think they can do it alone. They isolate their heads and stay in their safety zone. Now what can you tell them? And what can you say that won't make them defensive? I know there's an answer. I know now, but I have to find it by myself. They come on like they're peaceful, but inside they're so uptight. They trip through the days and waste all their thoughts at night. Now how can I come on and tell them the way that they live could be better? I know there's an answer. I know now, but I have to find it by myself. Now how can I come on and tell them the way that they live could be better? I know there's an answer. I know now, but I have to find it by myself. But doobie-doobie.
across the USA, and everybody be surfing like California. You see them wearing their baggies, Jesus loves them too. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. You catch them surfing in Memphis, Texas County line. Take a trip to the ocean, where you can feel real fine. All over Manhattan, it's the only way. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
This one goes out to Mardo. Hey, all you groovy cats. I hope you enjoyed catching the wave of Brian Wilson today from 6 o'clock to now. You know, it's been a real good groove. And from 7 o'clock, I don't think I really punched in because I'm not bought out by a corporate pig or anything like that, you know? So I'm not going to tell you what I played. You're going to have to do some research like I did to do the show. Go on www.WUSB.FM and you can check out Hot Wax Radio there and then check the playlist and you will find everything I played, all right? That's a little bit of the due diligence you got to do to find this stuff. Also, Spotify, if you have that, you can look up Hot Wax Loves Brian Wilson. The playlist is up and everything that I played is on there as well. I'm going to close out this set. WSB is graced with Mr. Edison taking the airwaves for Gavin this morning, and it is your birthday today.
It's my birthday.
Oh, yeah,
That's right.
baby.
I am well past my expiration date.
Well, man, I'm excited to hear what you're going to play. And you were telling me that Paul McCartney's birthday, you share a birthday with Paul McCartney.
That's right. Today's McCartney's birthday.
So we were doing a little talking, and you were like, it'd be great if you could find something Paul McCartney did, like with the Beach Boys, you know, just to close the set off. I found something, Mr. Edison.
All right.
I found
okay.
Brian Wilson and Paul McCartney doing a song called A Friend Like You. And we're going to close the set off with this, and I'm excited to check your show. So keep sure to keep your dial wild here to 90.1 FM WUSB. Closing out, be good to each other, and we love you all.